Hello everyone, welcome to Code and Learn. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to Make and Makefile. Make is a tool that we use in Go projects to run our scripts or commands used for development of the project. Make works with the Makefile, so let's create one here. We'll call it Makefile. So in Makefile, you have target and recipes. If you come from a C or C++ background, usually you would have something like main.c as the target, then header.h, then the command that you would use to build the project. So something like gcc c source.c output is main.c. Let's call it output.c. So this here forms a rule in the Makefile. Here output.c is the target, which is the output of the file created by this command. Here header.h is the dependency of output.c, and then this here, that is gcc.c source.c output.c is the recipe or the command to compile the source code. So we can also write it as target prerequisites and then a tab the recipe. In essence, target defines what you want to build and recipe specify how you want to build it. Here, as the name suggests, prerequisites are any prerequisite or the dependency of your target. Normally, if you specify a target like this, you can run this with make target. Since these are example prerequisites and recipes, make cannot find it in our repo. If you don't specify any rule and just type make, it will pick up the first rule, that is what we have defined here. Generally, when working with C or C++, make will only execute the rule if the target file, like we had before, for example, output.c, is newer than all its dependencies. That is what we had header.h. So make will only execute the recipe or the gcc command when output.c is newer than header.c. Otherwise, it doesn't execute the recipe. In Go, use of Makefile is little different. We will use what we call phony commands. A phony target is a special target that doesn't represent the actual file. It's simply a label for a set of commands to be executed. So, whenever there's a phony target, make will always execute the command associated with the phony target when the target is specified, regardless of whether the file with the same name exists or not. To mark a target phony, we just do phony, that's it. So, what we essentially need for our Go projects are phony targets. Let's update the Makefile to add some fmt. Let's make this phony so that make always runs it, no matter if the fmt file exists or not. Then there are no prerequisites for it, so I can just say go fmt and that's it. Now let's clear the console and try the make target. So we can just say make. It's complaining, nothing to be done for phony, because for phony command to work, we need to also add the target which is phony. So this time let us try again, and as you can see, the command was executed. Another way to declare a phony target is remove this and use 2 colons here. Clear the console, type make again, and as you can see, the phony command was executed. So here, in the recipe, you can have multiple shell commands that can be executed when you execute the target. Similarly, let's add one for run. For run, I can say go run cmd API server /main.go. We forgot to add a colon. Let's add that. Now let's run it. Make run. And as you can see, it's running the server. Similarly, let's add one for tidy. That is when we want to run go mod tidy. Again, 2 colons go mod tidy -v. Save it. Now let's try that. Make tidy. And it works. So this is how we use a Makefile in our Go project. It's similar to npm scripts that we declare in package.json file. When we add more tools in the future lesson, we will update our Makefile to add more targets to it. So that's it for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please post a comment under the video or reach out to our Discord server. Until next time, happy coding.